Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. One of the most popular XRP chart analysts on the entire planet says that, as far as XRP is concerned, the only place to go is up because, in his opinion, the most likely scenario right now is that the bottom's already in. And we have some incredible days ahead of us, in fact. And there's additional proof from a number of analysts that a major bull move is heating up for altcoins, so plenty to talk about in this very latest Moon Lambo hot jam. But before going further, I do want to be clear that I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this, XRP's not looking too shabby over the last 24 hours, especially compared to Bitcoin, which is down 0.19%. XRP up 5.41% over the last 24 hours, sitting at 86 cents. Bitcoin's at $50,324. Market cap for the asset class, 2.43 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance down to 39.06%. XRP, though, look at this. 24-hour high of 89 cents. So that's why you always got to feel bad for the people that just don't know what the heck they're doing. XRP dipped down to 69 cents. All sorts of people panic sold at that level, apparently thinking that it would never be worth more than that at any point ever again in the future. Had they waited a few days, it would have been up an additional 20 cents as of today. That's why, for me, the best move is to do nothing. I buy and then I hold for prolonged periods of time, ideally at least a year. But in the case of XRP, I've been holding it for over 4 years. And I've held all of my XRP for at least a year. In fact, I haven't purchased XRP since October of last year. My bags are packed. It's my largest crypto holding, and I sleep easy at night. Here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It updates once every 24 hours. And when I last made a video about price, it was slightly less than 24 hours ago, so it's at the same level, 28 out of 100 here. You can see the next update is in 57 minutes. So it'll probably be about the same. That would be my guess. Well, the market's mostly moved sideways. So I wouldn't anticipate a big move up or down. It could be exactly the same for all I know. But suffice it to say, the market is still definitely fearful. Which is so silly to me. I keep thinking back to where the price levels were over a year ago. And if you had told people a year ago that the price today on December 8th today? Is that what we're at? I think is that right? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, Wednesday, December 8th. So if you had told people a year ago that these would be the prices, they would have, and they could have known that would be true for sure in some magical way. They would have been euphoric. I'm like, holy freaking hell yeah. But now we're here, and it's a little bit lower than it was a little bit before that. And oh my god, fear. Humans are silly little creatures here. But there's not good reason to be fearful as far as I'm concerned. Take a look at this from XRP chart analyst Credible Crypto. And he wrote the following in the evening last night. XRP update. As per my last update, a failure to reclaim red sent us down to daily demand in what ended up being a major liquidation event across the entire market. We ended up holding daily demand despite the liquidation wick to the downside. Key swing lows were swept. Bottom is in my opinion. And here's the chart that he shared along with that tweet. And there's no way you can know anything for sure. Of course, that's the case. But I have found, and I've been following Credible Crypto for some time, he's way more correct than incorrect. Like in terms of his where he supposes the market's going to go for as a whole or with any individual coin, including XRP. So won't be surprised to see dramatic moves to the upside, and he's nothing but a bull, just to be clear. In fact, take a look at this. Here's what he tweeted out about Bitcoin. He just wrote bullish, and he shared this chart showing that there are people expecting these lower levels, perhaps down to maybe even $24,000. And he wrote here, what everyone thinks we're going to get. And then up here he wrote, what we're probably going to get. You know, back up to the level of $65,000 and higher. And again, we'll see. I don't know for sure. I'm just as curious as everybody else out there listening. Is the blockchain backer correct? Is Bitcoin actually in a bear market? And we won't be seeing levels back up there. Or is Credible Crypto correct? And we will be seeing $100,000 plus Bitcoin because that is what he thinks. In fact, take a look at this tweet from Credible Crypto, and this is from just this afternoon today. He wrote, "The best is yet to come in this bull market, and it starts with this recovery. If you weren't here in 2017, you ain't seen nothing yet. The next 6+ months will be absolutely epic." And so he is one of the analysts that subscribes to the lengthening cycle theory, which is why he's saying, yeah, probably got another perhaps 6 months, maybe more than that to go before this thing's all said and done, which, hey, I'm not opposed to lengthening cycles. That's fine, as long as we get that euphoric blow-off top that I've been counting on for about 4 years at this point. I'm a happy man. I'll be a happy little moon Lambo, you know? Take a look at this, too. Somebody posed the following to Credible Crypto on Twitter, wrote, "Credible Crypto, do you have any assets on your radar for a potential 3x or more before end of cycle? Not asking for financial advice, just curious. Appreciate you a lot, brother." And Credible Crypto responded with the following, and I want to talk about this. He wrote, "Most, LOL, CRV, HBAR, XRP, etc. I could go on and on. 3x should be easy. Heck, even Ethereum may hit a 3x from here." And yeah, and so I understand, Ethereum's already gone on quite a run this cycle, right? Quite a run. Just here, let's look at the market cap. Market cap for Ethereum, 521 billion with a B. XRP's at 41 billion. Has not run yet, which is not some sort of horrific bad thing. It just means there's more opportunity. So that's the point, though. So Ethereum, maybe even Ethereum, with as much money as already flowed into it, Credible Crypto says even it might get a 3x. So all these other cryptocurrencies that haven't run, you can imagine what the multiply effect would be for them. For XRP, over 10-fold increase, perhaps over 20-fold increase. We shall see. But the best is yet to come. And you know, and some of you I'm sure caught this, but the blockchain backers video from today, he was also talking about an idea that I've shared on my channel a number of times over the years, which is that most people, effectively, I'm wording it my way here, but most people don't own most cryptocurrencies. So whatever you're holding, you know, you're out in the world and you're seeing social media, you're checking the charts, and you're seeing, you know, especially during a blow-off top, you know, like it just seems like things are taking off all over the place. But the truth of the matter is that at any given moment, whatever coin's popping off, you're not going to hold it. There's something like 13,000 cryptocurrencies on the planet. How many cryptocurrencies do you hold? I'll tell you, for me, it's I hold, I don't know what the exact number is. I guess a little under 30, probably, something like that. But there are 13,000 cryptocurrencies. So if the market moves in tandem and everything's going to pop, most of the time you're going to feel like you're missing out on stuff. But the blockchain backer pointed out, and just by looking at the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap, that 80% of them hadn't had any sort of impressive big moves, you know, this year. I think he was talking about a date going back to like February or something like that. And it's true. So it's easy to feel like whatever you have, it's not working, it's not doing something, but you don't know for sure when cryptocurrencies are going to take off. You just know, historically, the market has moved in tandem. And it doesn't make sense to get all jittery and emotional about it. Of course, when you see other stuff going off, had you magically known, you would have just bought instant. Okay, fine, but that's childish. That's not an adult way of looking at this. You can't control that. Just sit patiently. That's my approach anyway. You do whatever you want. Not telling you to buy or sell or hold, but that's exactly what I'm doing. That's how I look at this. And it doesn't make sense to beat yourself up for not knowing what was going to go first, because nobody on the planet knew for sure what would go first. And we still don't know for sure when XRP will pop. Maybe, and if history repeats, then it will be among the last to pop. And if so, okay, that's fine. I also hold a bunch of other cryptocurrencies that'll pop sooner, probably. Everything will be A-okay. Not worth stressing about. And then there was also this from chart analyst 360 Trader. He wrote, XRP. Not sure what everybody is crying about. And he shared this chart showing where XRP is at the time he posted this afternoon. So the mid 80 cent region, and he's just indicating that this support line that he's drawn, it's still there. He's just like it's within the range of what he clearly is expecting. He's like, what's everybody crying about? Right, exactly. And again, the whole freaking market moves in tandem. So even if Bitcoin is in a bear market now, and hell, maybe it is. I don't pretend to know. I still believe that euphoric blow-off top is going to happen. So I'm happy and not stressed out either way. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. Great bounces on altcoins today and the past 24 hours. We're still going to see a massive bull cycle as most are not expecting anything anymore. Be ready. Yeah, that's about how I feel. Yeah, massive alt cycle. Regardless of whether or not Bitcoin is going to see a new all-time high this market cycle, regardless of that, it's still coming as far as, that's my bet anyway. And here was this from the blockchain backer. He tweeted this out this afternoon. The Bitcoin dominance is sitting right at the 2021 low support level at 40%. When Bitcoin dominance breaks down, it means the altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. Yes, another thing that I've talked about many times. Last market cycle, if memory serves, Bitcoin dominance got as low as 35%. Many analysts this market cycle think it's going to get below 30%. There's so much more money in the space, other coins that can take off, resulting in a much greater altcoin market cap than you possibly ever could have seen last market cycle. So that's the primary reason for that. So yeah, don't be surprised. Now, when we do see that, like if we really do start, like say today, tomorrow, within the next week, whenever, if we really start seeing a bunch of altcoins popping off and we see Bitcoin roughly moving sideways, that will be a strong indication to me that we're at the very tail end and that the blockchain backer's correct and we're not going to see another Bitcoin high. When that starts, that's the end, folks. And I'll still be excited. I mean, yes, I'd prefer to have another Bitcoin all-time high, get more money in that so more can trickle down into my beloved altcoins that I hold. But even if not, I'm still going to be excited. I will be happy for whatever I get. It's still going to be a very meaningful amount of money. That's my anticipation anyway, right? And take a look at this now. This is from DIY Investing. Ethereum just broke out of a giant cup and handle, consolidating above previous all-time highs, and you're bearish? Can't relate. $20,000 incoming. And so pretty much every analyst that I follow that's talking about Ethereum is noting the same thing, which is quite simply, Ethereum is incredibly bullish, and they keep, many of them have cited anyway, that you wouldn't see this if we were in an actual bear market right now. And so take a look at this headline from the Daily Hodl. Ethereum flashing incredibly bullish pattern. Smart contract leader set to outperform Bitcoin, says crypto analyst Nicholas Merton. And this is good, even if you're most interested in XRP, which is the case with me because it's my largest holding. Ethereum leads the altcoin market. So if it's going to run tremendously now, what do you think is going to happen to the rest of alts? Popular crypto analyst Nicholas Merton says Ethereum is flashing an incredibly bullish technical pattern against Bitcoin. Merton tells his 487,000 YouTube subscribers that Ethereum recently hit its highest level against Bitcoin since May of 2018. And here's a quote. This is incredibly bullish. You guys have to be able to look at this chart and realize that this type of technical pattern, a first initial super breakout here in price after having multiple higher lows and higher highs, getting out of the capitulation or accumulation phase, this is an incredibly bullish chart. You could remove the labels, you could remove ETH/BTC, whatever, I don't care. If I look at this chart, I'm telling you guys, it's bullish, plain and simple. End quote. So folks, again, this is what I continue to see from all the analysts that I follow that are talking about Ethereum. This is good. This bodes well for the entire altcoin market if history is to repeat. That's the point of all this. Merton assures his subscribers that he isn't suggesting Ethereum is going to $20,000 overnight. However, he does predict that overall altcoin dominance of the crypto market could hit an all-time high next month, 4 years after a previous all-time high was set in January 2018. And again, so if that happens, that will be an indication to me the end is here and the blockchain backer was correct. In all likelihood, anyway, at that point, Bitcoin's not going to see another all-time high this market cycle. Which, again, it's not what I want, but it'd be fine. I'd still be very happy. Here's another quote. Institutions, whales, everyday investors, all of us are watching these kinds of metrics, and it's making us start to rethink that maybe alternative layer ones aren't the only proposition to watch for in the market. Maybe just being long Bitcoin isn't the best take. And so Merton says only time will tell if Ethereum flips Bitcoin, but he argues the probability of that happening is getting more and more likely. The second biggest crypto asset by market cap is trading $4,318 at the time of writing. And it's now over $4,400 at the time I'm recording this. So look, if Ethereum's going to flip Bitcoin, okay, fine. I'll just say this. I'm highly skeptical of that happening this market cycle, but it's crypto, so I'm not going to say no. It's kind of like when it comes to crypto, I generally never say never, but I wouldn't count on it this market cycle. people are behaving about the same as they have in the past. I don't know why you're going to expect any type of different outcome where Bitcoin for even a brief moment wouldn't still be number one, but we'll see. I'll wrap up there, though. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.